Okay, so today what we're going to do is upload the Instagram Analyzer automation that we built in my last video into modal.com so we can run it on the cloud and we're not limited to our own workspace. So let's get started on that. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is sign up for modal.com, so let's do that now. Now if you have a Google account, it's easy enough. Let's just sign this up. That's me. Okay, so it'll get all my data. That's great. Just waiting for that now. Okay, and we're in. So it's a pretty simple matter of signing up. You can fill out, you can use personal. Now you do have an option to add a payment method, but at this stage I'm just going to use their free to you. So I've got a dollars credit. Hopefully that'll be enough. If not, we can add some money to it. Okay, so now we're in Modal. What we need to do is set it up so that we can actually run it or connect to it locally and upload our Instagram Analyzer into Modal basically. So if we go back to our Instagram Analyzer, which was, as I said before, was created in my previous video, what we want to say here is I want to be able to host this automation on Modal. Here are the bash commands required. Well, as usual, if in doubt, use AI. So what we'll do is we'll just give it the information it needs and see how it goes. I'll just pause this while it thinks. Okay, so pretty simple. It's had the brains to actually install Modal. Just it's added a few things to it. Hopefully won't be a problem, but let's just let it run away. Okay, so it has actually asked me for a few bash commands to make sure that can be done, but it's pretty simple. It has created me an API token, and this all happened by pop-up from Claude, so that was pretty simple. What I'm finding is the Claude's actually figuring out how to write the entire app into Modal. It's been as simple as that first command. Let's just check and see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm happy to run that. That's fine. I've got a feeling it's all going to work pretty simply, so this might be a pretty short video anyway. Let's pause this for a moment. Okay, so this workflow is now running away on modal.com. Looks like it's working okay so far. Oh, a few errors there by the looks of it. We'll see how that. We'll see if Claude's actually able to figure that out. Let's have a look. Right, we've got a few changes it's going to make, but it's still working away here. Let's just pause this and let it run. Okay, so Claude has rerun it on Modal, and it looks like it's working all right. Just waiting for it to, basically it has to call out to Apify, which takes a little while. You can see it's still thinking here. Wow, it worked. It's next level. Let's just pause this and I'll just do a bit of a run through. Okay, so in Visual Studio, Claude's reporting that it's working. I just want to ask where the HTML file goes to. Where is the HTML output sent to? So basically I just want to know where the output's sent to. I've got a feeling that just gets downloaded, but let's just make sure. Returned as a string back to my machine. Okay, and it saves it and opens it locally on the browser. Okay, so the computation, as it says, is happening on Modal servers, but the file is actually coming through to my local computer. I wonder if I can actually save the HTML so it's viewable on the internet. Let's try that. Can you make the HTML file accessible from the internet on Modal? I'll pause just while it thinks about that. Well, it looks like it can. It looks like, okay, it says here Modal gives us a permanent public URL for free. So I'm just letting it think its way through it. Modal app.py says creating a new Python file. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's just deployment. We'll do that again. So that's just redeploying our local changes to Modal. Let's just see what we've got here. It's saying it's deprecated. That's interesting. There is a newer one by the looks of it. It's figuring it out itself. Let me just let this run through. Wow, quite amazingly, within about a minute, it's figured out how to put it on the internet. So let's actually look at this URL and just check that it's actually working. Now this is the local copy, but let's try a web copy. Amazed if this works. No report yet. Run the analysis first. There you go. Okay, so we're going to run the Python file. Let me just pause this while I do that. Okay, so it looks like we've actually got to run the modal from within. Sorry, run modal's workflow. All right, the workflow we've uploaded to modal from within Claude. We could also do it from within the terminal, but let's do it from within Claude because we can just do it with natural language. Please run on modal, so it displays to the URL when complete, I should say. Right, this will just take a little while. Okay, so by the looks of it, the Instagram SWOT analyzer has been completed, deployed, I should say, and we'll just check our URL. Waiting for it here. Ooh, drum roll, there it is. This is on the internet. That's pretty amazing if you ask me. It's got some really good insights, which you can check my previous video for a bit more information on this, but this is how you deploy a modal using Claude. Anyway, thank you very much.